welcome to my mansion. Everybody, welcome to the mansion of Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson, or popularly known as The Ruins. Well, before going to around the place, I will give you first a brief information about the family history of Don Mariano. Well, Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson was the youngest among the 8 children of Lucio Lacson and Clara Ledesma, who hailed from Molo, Iloilo. One of his older brothers, General Aniceto Lacson, became the first revolutionary president here in Negros. That's Southern Bacolod. If you notice, we have Lacson Street there. That's because of him. That street named after General Aniceto Lacson. Anyway, Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson married to Maria Braga, a Portuguese came from Macau, and they were blessed with 10 children. Not so productive. Just 10 children, including the former governor of Negros, Rafael Lacson. But after giving birth to her 10th child, and upon nearing for full term 11th pregnancy, Maria Braga died because of an accident, and both mother and child were lost. But don't be sad, Don Mariano married again. To put Diaz, a Filipina from Talisay. And he's not contented with 10. He added 3 more. So all in all, Mariano had 13 children. But you know what? He can afford to have a big family because as far as I know, he was a very rich man. He was a sugar baron. He owned 440 hectares sugarcane plantation here in Negros. But he partitioned it into his 10 children. That 3 are not included. Because they just prioritized before is just the first family. So only the 10 will divide 440 hectares of Don Mariano. And to be fair, by drawing of lots or by lottery only. Well, these properties or this mansion went to Mercedes Lacson, but she married to Manuel Havillana from Haru, Iloilo. And guess what? They were blessed also with 12 children. Of course, they don't have television that time. And then for the foreigners of Mercedes, she divided also into her 12 children at the same way by lottery again. Now, this mansion went already to Ramon Havillana. But because he's already dead, one of his sons who got an idea to develop the place, and that is Mr. Raymond Havillana. It means this is already owned by the Havillana family, managed by Mr. Raymond Havillana, a great-grandson of Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson. Well, this mansion was built in 1920. Today is already a 95 years old mansion. But in 1942, that's the early part of World War II, Japanese-American War, when the USAP arrived here, or United States Armed Forces in the Far East, then they recruited locals and called themselves as guerrillas. Their instructions that time that involved burning all the structures that could possibly be used by the Japanese as their headquarters or garrison. It means they burned this mansion intentionally with consent of the family to prevent or to stop the Japanese forces from using it as their headquarters. But you know what? It's a very good idea that they burned the house. At least, I have job right now. This is a 903 square meter floor area of the mansion, 450 up and 450 down, composed of 10 rooms. 10 rooms including the master's bedroom and the family room. So come with me guys, I'm just supposed to be parts of the house. So listen here. Okay, listen here guys. Come on. Okay. By the way, let's start first. And anyway, these are the rooms of the mansion before. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms for the girls upstairs and 4 for the boys downstairs. The family room and the master's bedroom left and right upstairs. That is the living room and that is their dining area. But out of 10 rooms, they have only 2 comfort rooms. Why? Because during that time, instead of comfort room for every room, they used bed pans, or we call that arenola. And growing up in Spanish homes before, that between their dining room and the kitchen, they have their own small arch window. Guys, do you see that window? And they put that window to facilitate the movement of the foods and to minimize the food traffic in and down the kitchen. And besides, one of their table manners during that time, they don't want to start to eat if there's a servant in front of them. Especially if they're not good looking. So all the servants should be inside of the kitchen. And it means inside of that small arch window is supposed to be their kitchen, but that's already my room. Okay, anyway guys, I just want you to know guys, I just want to tell you that I stay here and I leave her alone. Of course, I dream to have a mansion, but not like this of course. There's no ghost there anymore. They're afraid of me. Anyway guys, imagine, it took 3 days before the mansion was burned. 3 days of burning, 3 days of fire. On the first day that they attempt to burn this house, they used 3 drums of gasoline, but nothing happened. They come back again with 2 drums of gasoline, but mixed already in 4 drums of used oil. After 3 days, all the wooden parts was burned. Maybe one of the reasons is because of the hard woods. Imagine 2-inch thick wooden floors, a meter wide, and 20.5 meters long with no joint. And that's made of Nara, Tindalo, Incamacotres. And for the information of everybody, Nara is the national tree of the Philippines. And they used that before. But all the tiles are still original from Spain. And they call this Machuca tiles. The hardest, the famous, and the most expensive tiles during that time. By the way, that's the main entrance of the mansion, and that's the side entrance. Facing their side entrance is the original staircase going up, and obviously going down. We have one staircase there. And you can see a small room upstairs. That's a very special room in this mansion. And that room called Belvedere. What is Belvedere? I think it's a French word. It means it can afford a beautiful view. So that's the place where every 5:30 in the afternoon, they gather together just to watch the sunset. And that's the place where Don Mariano stands and look around and say, as far as my eyes can see, that's mine. So you are lucky before if you are far sighted.